Hola, mi bitches. 'Tis I, Chlois, aka Manny Bish on Insta, and today we are using VIP status from Sparkle & Co. and Descent from CN Designer Dips, and that is a thermal. We're gonna do some like peekaboo nail art situation. So what I am going to do is start off with this thermal color. So I'm going to go ahead and dip this in. Now this is going to be a little weird and like in terms of how it's ordered, like the process. So I am going to do this first layer of this dip, and then I am going to brush off the excess and everything, and then we're going in with the sticker. So I am using, I believe I got these little Halloween stickers from iGel Beauty. Yeah, it says it right there in the middle. There's an iGel Beauty sticker. So I am going to be putting some of it, I'm trying to figure out what I want to use and where. I knew I wanted bats, but I just wasn't sure size, what else, that kind of stuff. So I'm going in with these bats first, and I'm going to put these on my middle finger right at the tip, because why not? And these little stickers, they're very delicate. You can tear them. I've torn some last year when I used these, so be very careful. But they are very sticky. I could not get this sucker off of my tweezers, so you see me trying to hold it down with my thumb while I try and remove my tweezers from the area. I finally got it, so now we got to do it again. I'm going to use this little ghost guy. These ghosts were, because they're different sizes, shapes, the mouths are different. I wanted a cute little one. I guess they're all cute, but an extra cute one. So I picked out this guy, and then I put him on the tip of my nail also. So that's what we got going on. And I wanted to use a boo, because why not? And I'm going to put that on the same nail as my little ghost guy. I'm just going to make sure those are all stuck down real good. And then I'm going to dip that thermal over top of them. So I wanted to sandwich them in between, because I felt like if I put them directly underneath all of the dip powder, it might get too dark and cloudy and you might not be able to see it. But then if I put it on top, I felt like it would have been too noticeable, that it was I don't even know how to describe it. Not that it was a sticker, because it has clear edges, but I just didn't feel like it would have come out right. So I sandwiched them that way to make sure it looked like it was part of the nail and not just an afterthought, or all the dip was just completely covering it and everything. So I sandwiched it. It worked out really, really well. I literally just dipped right over all of it. The sticker didn't break apart or anything from the dip base. Everything, it was really good. Just fine. Worked out just fine. And so there's those nails. And now with this finger, I was just going to do it solid purple, but then I thought, no, let me try something different and complicated. So I did one layer of the thermal underneath, just as a whole, because I didn't feel like I needed 2 layers of the purple. So I did one layer of that, and then I'm going to go in and do kind of an ombre for the next one. So I'm going to go into the purple first. This was a horrible, horrible ombre. Watch what just happened. Watch. Just, all of that powder just right in one spot. I was like, gosh, dang it. Like, really? Why? Why did that have to happen? So I just, for the rest of the nail, dipped right into the thermal. I really wasn't worried about contaminating it. Like, I know some people might be, so you can pour over or use another brush and just powder up around the cuticle. I wasn't worried about it. Like, I didn't have a bunch of powder left over on my finger and all the stuff, so it was fine. Now, we're going to try and fix this crazy ombre situation, which didn't really fix it, but whatever. So I was going to put the sticker down. I forgot I didn't dedust my nail. So I did that, and I'm going to try and put this sticker on this giant pile of purple that happened and cover it up. And I'm going to take this purple and try and just scrub it into the rest of that to like blend it better so it's not just some harsh, big, giant line of purple going on. Guys, I have no idea what happened. I was like, are you kidding me? But whatever. I am now going to go in with this last layer. I am not putting any more purple on the nail or and I'm not dipping the whole nail in the thermal. I had thought about it, but I'm not going to. I dipped into the clear first around the purple part and then did this part, and I only dipped the clear into like the very tip of the finger, and then I was like, okay, that will be like covering enough purple, and then it'll give the dark shade something to ombre into. So here I am just kind of scrubbing that into each other, and I'm gonna dust off my nails, and now we're going to do purple on the thumb and pinky. Y'all, I am so sorry that while you're watching me dip these two plain fingers, I'll talk about my schedule of uploading. I know I didn't post a video last Saturday. I posted one Monday, which was kind of out of the ordinary. I didn't post one yesterday, and I'm going to be posting this one today. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back on track. I don't know what happened that I got off track. Like, I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know. Like, it happened. And I know that I still like to post 2 videos a week. So I'm like trying to, even if it's not on the correct days, get it done. But I kind of accidentally set this like schedule when I first started without meaning to, that I would upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays, like for 3 or 4 weeks straight. That just happened to be the days when I uploaded, and I was like, well, maybe this will just be my schedule for uploading, will be Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I've stuck to that for the past year, and I'm sorry, I have no idea, like, I don't know. So if you were looking for videos and waiting anxiously on Saturday and Wednesday and I did not upload, I am sorry. I'm trying to get myself figured out and situated. So, yeah. So now that I have all of that done, I am going to add some little foil pieces to some of my nails. So I'm just taking my dip base and just swiping that across the nail, and I'm going to dip my little cuticle tool in some of that base and just start picking up some foil. I love this little cuticle tool because it does so many things, like, honestly. And this is one from Triple D, but I know Designer Dips, Designer Dips does one. I think a few other places do too, but if you don't have one, you'll need to get one because it's literally the best tool ever. So I'm just picking those up and just putting them sporadically in that dip base, messing with them a little bit, see if I can like tear it apart if I don't like the way it looks or whatever. And so then when I think I'm like okay, happy with it, or I just don't want to mess with it anymore, I'll move on to my next nail. So I'm going to do a little bitty piece here on my middle finger with my little bat because I felt like he was all alone and needed something to help make him happy. The other bats have an ombre, so they are happy. I know what y'all are thinking. What about the other bats? No, they're happy. And my little ghost has a boo, so he's happy too. Alright, so I did one more last little swipe across my pinky. And then what I am going to do is get my clear dip powder. I'm going to dip those fingers into the clear to absorb that extra dip base that didn't get used on my nail, and I am going to press those little guys down. Now I've already clear capped and filed off of the camera, so now we are going in with our toppity coat. Now, there's nothing special about this because y'all watch me do it all the time, but at the end of this video, I do have a little nail hack that I learned from somebody else who will be tagged and all the stuff. And also I'm going to show you the thermal situation of this peekaboo mani. But anyhow, let's get to the top coat. Y'all know the drill. Quick swipies first. Wipe your brush off. Wipe it off. And then we are going to go in with our second coat immediately after. I say this a lot, but I know some like directions say to wait 2 minutes or 30 seconds or 1 minute. It like varies depending on the company and what brand. I do not do that. I have only ever actually timed 2 minutes out when it came to the Triple D delicate liquids because it was necessary and it came out beautifully, even though 2 minutes seems like a lot. But for all other things, including this, I do not. I just go, once I finish with my pinky, I go directly in for the second top coat on my thumb. And then I just repeat the process. And of course, I am capping my edge. It's a little hard with almond shaped nails to cap your edge because it's not just straight across. You like, I don't know. It's hard. It's harder, but it's got to be done because you ever not cap your free edge and then you can like feel the difference that it's not smooth around the end of your nail? I don't like that. Like, one, I do like my mani to last longer even though I wear a peel base, but also I cannot stand the end of my nail not being smooth and matching the rest of my nail, so I have to cap my free edge. It's a necessary must. So here is my mani. I don't know what I'm doing messing with my lights, but here is the nail situation. And I'm going to go grab some hot and icy cold water and do a little thermal action for you. I really did like this mani. I thought it was cute. And the bats on the index finger, yes, you can see like a little part of powder underneath. It was a whole situation, but it wasn't super noticeable unless you actually like are looking at it. So, whatever. So this is the magic happens. It didn't take away the ghosts completely, but that was fine. It still like shadows them, and it's like, ooh, that's cool. Is it there? Is it not there? The bats though are completely covered. And then I'm going to put it in the hot water and it will peekaboo on through. See? And then there's my little art, guys. I don't know. I did really like this mani, and I liked the peekaboo effect situation. It was fun. It was a fun little mani to do, and I'm glad that I did it. So now this is where we're doing this little nail hack. I'm putting cuticle remover. I don't have the exact one that she used, but I'm using cuticle remover around my nails, and I'm going to take an orange wood stick. This is her, Miranda's Nail Creations on Instagram. I'll also leave her Insta tagged, like, in the description box. But she showed this video where she used cuticle remover and then went around her cuticles with a glass cuticle pusher and an orange wood stick, and just got the staining off of her nails when it came to the dark colors. And I will say that this actually worked really, really well. There were a few spots that I couldn't get just because it was like actual dip powder activated to my nail, even though it wasn't connected to the rest of my nail. But the staining on the cuticles and everything, like, yeah, this was a really good hack. And I have used it again since, because I'm wearing an all black mani now, which y'all will see next. And I think this works. She is on to something genius. So shout out to Miranda. And now, for once in my life, I'm actually gonna oil my cuticles on camera for y'all. I know, surprise. I don't know why. It just is such not a thought when I'm actually filming. So here is my little ghost peekaboo bat mani. I hope y'all liked this video and enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches!